You're on the air with Chris Clock's Apiary.
Got my Hive tool.
And what will you be doing with said Hive tool?
So today we're going to be going into the hive. We're going to check to make sure it's been 1 week. So we want to make sure we have good growth. And we need to replace sugar water and the pollen patties. Oop. Shaking and kicking them generally doesn't help.
Generally doesn't help, okay.
Ooh. Very active.
Okay, let's see. I too have a
They're gonna
thing on.
definitely go all over.
Okay, well, until I get scared. Okay, so as you can
Yeah,
see,
they're definitely going.
they're kind of
Oh yeah, see.
going out of the front, and they're around me, and I'm a little scared.
See,
And
they're pouring
they're
out
in
because
the-
they know something's happening. They're
Okay.
gonna go all over.
Okay, so I'll back up a little bit.
Oh, that's right. You're supposed to smoke.
Smoke them. Smoke the ones right in the front.
Exactly.
Oh, there.
See how they go inside when they have the smoke?
They do. There's a couple of them here and there, buzzing about.
Come on, smoke. There we go. So you're supposed to smoke. You're like, oh no.
And you said that simulates a forest fire, so they retreat.
Yeah, they're like, you need to go inside.
Okay, now there's one on Chris's back.
Okay.
And I don't know if you can hear the buzzing.
Yeah, you can.
It's gotten a lot more buzzy.
Oh, propolis is definitely sticking.
Okay, I'm going to come in really quickly
Can you look at that hive?
for a cool shot. That's the old pollen patty to the right.
You see? The pollen patty used to look like this when it was new.
Hold on, I just want to back up. I don't want bees on me. So it was a big thing. I know, it's just a little, you hear the crazy buzzing.
Yeah, but they all went down.
They did. They all went down. There's a couple kind of around Chris as if they sort of know who he is. I don't think there's any on me.
So they
You'd know by the screaming. Oh God,
the
sorry.
Stuff on the top. the stuff on the top is called burr comb.
That the comb kind of stuff that's on the top is called what?
This is called burr comb.
And what's a burr comb?
It's just random comb that they build that is not needed.
So you're taking it off.
Yeah.
Does it? And it's just comb. There's nothing in it.
Yeah, no, it's just they build their comb like normal.
Okay. Now, if we notice, there's no bees around me,
Yeah. Okay.
but
so
a lot around Chris,
what
so they know.
say is you're supposed to do the edges first. So you make sure when we take them out, definitely on the face.
See, there's a couple on him now crawling around. Kind of scary. Oh my God, there's a few on his face mask. That is creepy.
They really ate this.
That's good. Now, can you leave that old one in there?
Now we're gonna just refresh it. So we start from the outside.
So now, what are we looking for?
We'll just look for growth.
Which?
See, that's a big one. That's a drone right there.
Okay. Whereas all the ones that are crawling on you are what? Worker bees?
Most of them are all worker bees.
Ooh, I hear them buzzing up a storm.
Nothing really going on over here. There's on it.
That's got a lot more bees. But now, what are we looking to see? Like combs?
Well, we want to make sure that they're building. Like here, look. See the black ones, the yellow ones are the ones that were in last week, okay?
Right, so the yellow ones are the ones they came with.
Yeah, the black are the ones I put in that are new.
Okay, so we'll see kind of a difference.
Exactly. So when we take this one out, we can start to see that they started building the comb over here.
Oh, so the
It's just
areas
a
that
very-
are lighter, Then
Yeah.
the black have a little bit of comb.
Yeah, they just started building.
Cool.
Look, see, they totally started building over here.
Wow, that's awesome.
That's
Look at how
all
many
new
bees
honey.
are on that one.
Mhm.
Now, when do you see the wax caps?
What do you mean wax caps?
Because don't they, right now you can kind of still see into the little comb. Does that make sense? Well, so is there honey? Like, what's on that one?
No, right now that was just comb, honeycomb.
Honeycomb.
Which is wax.
Just, okay.
Honeycomb is wax.
And then they will fill that with honey and then wax over that. Right? Where will the honey be?
The comb is wax.
So then where will the honey come from?
Where does it come from, or does it go? It goes in the honeycomb.
Go, okay. Now this next one has
Ooh, this is heavy.
a ton. Because there are a trillion bees. Trillions of bees. They're all kind of staying. Wow, look at that.
That is heavy. See, that's honey in there. Honey and nectar.
Oh yeah, I started to see that. I don't want to get too close though, because they don't really like that. But that's a ton of bees. So now they're getting a little more active.
See over here.
Oh, I see honey.
The honey is on the outside. Okay.
Whoa.
This stuff over
Ooh,
here
sorry.
are eggs. These are captive brew right here.
Gotcha. Oh, sorry, bee. Did not
Which is
mean to
what
get
we
too
want to
close.
see, which is good.
Okay, cool.
I'm just smoking again. Generally, the queen will go away when she gets smoked. Generally, the queen runs away.
Right, because she kind of knows she's important. Do not drop that. Wow, okay, so that we've got lots of cool things
Most
happening.
likely, this is caparoo,
Gotcha.
and that's all honey over here. It's not cap, but it's
Gotcha.
honey or nectar.
Wow, there's
That
a lot.
is really heavy.
If you were to guesstimate how many pounds that is, what would you say?
I don't know, 15 pounds.
Wow, okay. So they are loving that.
So, which is all good. Still haven't seen any eggs though.
And then you kind of want to see that?
Well,
You want them to grow.
it's kind of side heavy, which is not good. I'm gonna move this. That's not in a good position.
Very interesting.
The
So,
caparoo on the top. Don't see any eggs or larvae. Oh no, there's a whole bunch of eggs and larvae.
how do you know?
Yeah, I can actually see them. If you zoom in close on the very top,
I would love to, but...
there's a whole bunch of eggs and larvae right over here.
Alright.
And what they'll do is they'll cap these. That's another drone right there.
I do see what you mean. Some of them are dark, some of them are light. Like, they're very different in coloration and stuff.
Oh, it's fine. That's another drone right there.
Oh my gosh, I wish you could see. Look, a bee landed on my phone, Chris. Look.
Okay. So make sure you.
I do think it's trying to sting it, though.
There's a lot of bees in here.
Might want to smoke them again, perhaps.
Yeah, they're good.
This bee is just hanging out on my phone.
Still no sign of the queen.
And it flew away. No sign of the queen.
I mean, well, there is plenty of sign. There is definitely a lot of larvae, which is good.
A lot of baby making.
But I don't see the actual queen.
I'd still like to say I am very impressed at the fact that the bees do not come very far from the hive. Like, even when they're angry, like,
Look,
they're
they
none.
built all that. All this on the black is all brand new.
That's awesome. That's a lot. They're waxing up a storm.
Still no sign of the queen, though. You are right. They are waxing up a storm.
Lots of movement on that one. So they're thriving. They're getting nectar and pollen and making some wax. A little bit of honey. Excuse me, bee. Oh, look. One little lone bee. See if you want to get a close-up. That is a honeybee. It's a worker bee.
Yep, nothing really over here. This was a bunch of stragglers.
So kind of as you get closer to the old ones is where they're starting to build. And virtually nothing on that one.
So because of this, we still don't need a second rack.
Until all of them are primarily filled was when we would start to build upwards.
Yeah, yeah.
So we didn't get to see the queen. But we saw lots of healthy, thriving bees in their new home.
Definitely like. Look how they're holding together. See how they're holding together?
I don't know if it's yeah, I see that. It's pretty cool, but I don't know if the video will pick it up. Hopefully it does.
This is so heavy.
That's a lot of bees.
I really wish I could see the queen now.
Kind of like a Where's Waldo?
Exactly.
But there's still, I mean, when you pick those up, there's still a ton of bees in the box itself. Let's get another close up of the honeybee. Oh.
Supposedly, the queen will be laying every 15 seconds she lays.
Well, she has laid quite a few since this video started. Kind of gross. Back up a little bit. Pretty cool. It almost got a ton on it. And the queen is big and fluffy, and it's kind of cool the way they all just like dive over each other.
Exactly.
They'll fight a little bit.
I see a bunch of larvae.
Oh, she's in there somewhere. Now, what are those peaks?
Those,
Yeah.
I forget what they're called. Either swarm cells or they're not drone cells. I think they're called swarm cells. That or supersedure cells. I don't remember.
Smoker is still smoking quite a bit. Maybe keeping them kind of calm.
So we do know that she's in there because there's those eggs and larvae.
The wind is switching, and now I'm getting smoked out. Take a step back.
How are they as far as buzzing and swarming?
Oh, very few. You have like maybe one or two on you.
I like having the smokers in.
Yeah, no, I think the smoker kind of, because it's quite profuse, so probably does the whole area. He's got one on his little hand, a couple on his shirt, but they seem fairly docile. So they're all back in place.
I'm gonna do something. Wow.
Smoker is smoky.
Smoker again.
I think the cement on the ground is a little uneven
Okay, take the smoker out of here.
because it's too smoky.
You can put pollen patty back.
Enjoy your pollen patty, boys. I mean, girls for the most part. They're gonna love that. Oh my god, this thing is right in my face. Maybe I'll switch my angle.
Okay, where's my...
So that's the top. Uh-oh. I have a couple squished ones.
Yeah, I know, I kind of...
Some casualties.
So this over here, you collect all that wax. And,
Make beeswax candles. So kind of the swarming has gone down almost entirely. I think they know that it's almost done. So the pollen patty goes right on top. Smells like peanut butter. Oh, they probably like it.
That's the old one. Let's see. Ooh. Yeah. it's smoked at all.
And that's the feeder, and that goes right on top. Ugh, you see how sticky that water is.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna touch that. Okay, some more sugar water I gotta put in.
Okay. Okay, now you got the sugar water. Apparently they don't need the sugar water. They can just go out and get nectar, but this kind of makes sure that they're happy and fed.
It
Right.
stimulates wax growth, a comb buildup, and egg laying. They can't use this to make honey, but they can use this to make comb, wax comb.
Okay.
So